and welcome to Wow Crochet Designs. Now, as you know, I tend to stall a little bit here when it comes to starting our lives because we've got, connection issues, and we've had them for the past few weeks now, maybe months. I can't even guarantee you how long we have had connection issues for. Anyway, let's get on with the live chat, guys. Pop your live chat on, or all chat and not your top chat. Middle Earthians, hello. We're at 24,100 subscribers. Thank you for letting me know. Beautiful Ashley is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. All right, everyone, are we ready for a Saturday morning live? We're going to be talking a lot today. Happy Easter, everyone. oh. You know what I knocked out on? This. You're thinking, oh, she's got a little cooking, an old Tupperware cooking container, but I use it for buttons. Oh, look, I've even got Band-Aids, and I've lost it. And I use it for these guys. You're probably wondering what these guys are. We could talk about that. I use it occasionally. I put a heart in there. What else is in here? Oh, gosh. Oh, look, there's a little mini granny square. Little one. I'm sorry, did I get sidetracked? It's only because I knocked my arm. Ow. Oh, she's such a sook. Sook. She's such a whinger. Hello, Elaine. Lovely to have you here. Elaine, have you seen your little Easter bags? I know you have, but I'll show you again. Oh, they look like, they actually almost look like puppy dog ears as well. You can have one up, one down, whatever. There's the bigger one, and there's the tiny itty bitty one. Well, it didn't kind of work out too well, the itty bitty one. So I did the large itty bitty one. So I did the large one on the channel. Lucky, because the itty bitty one did not work out the way I planned it. Now, who have I missed? Everyone. Oh, hi, Anna. Lovely to have you. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, everyone. I know. It's that time. Can't stay long. Have to go up to the hospital. Oh, no. Okay, Ashley. Oh, we'll miss you. Well, you take care, and take care of whoever's in the hospital as well. You take care, my dear. And that was my pencil case. Now, if you didn't know why I have a pencil case in a mesh bag. For those of you who don't know, when I'm creating, sometimes, even though my pictures are bad, sometimes I draw up a picture and I colour it in so I can see what an item will look like all coloured in. It's a bit weird, I know, but that's just who I am, guys. How do you expect to get all these nice tutorials out to you if I don't see the actual look of it? Middle is eating leftovers from your birthday party yesterday. I hope you had a great birthday. Ashley, my ex, chemo. Oh, yeah, hate that. Nice of you to go, though, hun. Really nice of you to go. Good on you. Heads up to you, yeah? All right, so here we are. What sort of a week did we have this week? I don't remember what I did. Oh, that's not my pen. That's someone else's. The table is a mess today, guys, because we are cleaning up in the other room. So everything from the other room is coming in here just so that we can have our Easter dinner tomorrow. Don't you love it? All right. So she gets so sidetracked. This week we had our Easter bag. It was a bit of a tight week because of, Easter Friday yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to do anything there. And we did 4B of our, I've left it in the other room. Don't go away. I want to show you 4B. Did you talk amongst yourselves? Were you naughty? Did you take any yarn? Oh, I thought I had it in here, guys. Everything else came in here. It was good. I was exhausted, says Middle. Thank you. Yes. All right. Are we ready to see 4B? 4B of our blankie. Now, if you're wondering what it is, let me show you the original first. This is the original blanket. So I can show you the differences, yeah? So the original blanket looks like this. It's very nice. And it has a really flat, if I can show you, has a really flat, interesting join, and at the back, it's also flat. Yeah, I'm puffed out now because I was running there. Don't you love it? And then it has this little guy right here. We got the little small one. Now, someone asked me on the channel, is the square the same? No. There is a difference between the last 4 rows, and the only reason is I didn't have enough rows to do, you know, the ones where you've got half across this way and then doubles across the rest. So it is a little bit different. If you were to do this square as a blanket, it would wave. Okay, so just heads up. But this square here, I'm happy to do this square on the channel if you like. Very similar from there to about the cream. And really, it's only the last 3 rounds. Is it 3? 1 green, 2 greens, and 1 cream. Yeah, 2 creams, the 2 greens, and that's it. But the rest is the same. So maybe the last 4 rounds is a little bit different. But the last 2 rounds are the same as this one here. The only difference is it has the raised join where you just single crochet across the top, or double crochet if you're UK. And it's just got a plain single crochet border around. This making it so much easier for the beginners. This one here doesn't have that. It has the little fancy join right there. I love this join. And it has the crab stitch or the reverse stitch on the edge. So that's what happens. That's what happened with our big blanket. Yeah. And this is what's happening with the new crocheter if they couldn't do the other version. And you can see it's a single crochet lifted stitch. It's not as flat as the other one. So if you're new to crochet and you've gotten halfway through and you think, well, I really don't like this look, then make the effort, take an attempt at doing, or make an attempt, that is, at doing that 4A. All right. Now, if you want to do 4B, you have to do the first 10 minutes of 4A and then come over to 4B and complete 4B. So I'm hoping all this is making sense for the new crocheter. I just tried to make it easier for all of us so that the more advanced crocheter can do the more advanced stitch and the new crocheter can do the easier stitch. But if the new crocheter wanted to do the advanced stitch, I say take the risk. You have nothing to lose. Take the risk. Having said that, if it does make your blanket look weird, take it undone. Don't weave in any ends yet. Take it undone and do the easier version. I'm hoping all that makes sense to you. She talks a lot, doesn't she, guys? I've lost all the chat. She's such a chatterbox. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ashley says she's taken some purple. How do? Can I use the posh words? How do? No, I can't do posh, sorry. What you see is what you get. Pamela, hi Pamela. Just in time to get young. Oh, maybe floors away. You guys are naughty. Did I? Look, I have a naughty bunch of people that I love so much. Yeah, so happy belated birthday to Middle. I've already sung to Middle the other day. I'm not doing it again. I am no Marilyn Monroe. I'm telling you guys, this is not a good look to be Marilyn. I'm sorry. I may or may not have taken some purple and blue. You guys, oh yes. Middle, get in the corner. Pamela, get in the corner. Everybody in the corner. Hi, Cherry B. How are you? Not everyone, just Middle and Pamela. Oh, hi, Bonnie. Oh, I haven't had a chance to say things to you. Sorry about your news, honey. Really sorry about your news. Oh, yes, everyone's saying hello. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, look how much chat I've missed. Oh, my gosh. You did that very smartly, Mary. Oh, did I? I tried. I tried, Bonnie. I did try. Oh, drink, says, who said it? Middle? Is it Middle? No, who said drink? I don't know. I've lost the chat. It's Ashley. Thanks, Ash. Cheers. There you go. Oh dear, I'm in the corner of the day after my birthday. You see what birthdays, it's all those, you know, all the sugar things that you've eaten yesterday, the icing on the cake, whatever it is that you're allowed to eat that you're not allowed to eat any other time. That's what did it. It put you in the corner, Middle. Drink up this Middle. Cheers, Middle. Cheers, everyone. Oh, and happy Easter to everyone. All right, all right. Yay. What a week we've had. I'm so excited that we finished our mystery blanket. That mystery blanket should have been crocheted last year in March. It should have been completed last year in March. And we started it this year. Hey, who knows when we started? I should check it out. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. I thought it was going to take us months. Well, it probably did. We must have started in January. No, we didn't start January. I think we started in February. I don't think it took long. If anybody could be bothered, go back to my page, have a look what the first date I put the for part 1 on, and let me know. If not, I'll let you know soon. When we do our video vlog this week coming. Now, as you know, it's Easter week. Yep. So, well, Easter weekend, really. February, I think. I know, actually, I really think it was late February too. I think we didn't take too long. To be fair, the stitches were easy. Yeah. The stitches were, I don't think they were easy. They were repetitive. Yeah. And I think what we did was each row, if you counted each row, let's try that again. If you counted, let's get the small one out. What did I do with the small one? Oh, yeah. Excuse me. If you counted each side of the square and didn't make a mistake there, then counted the next side and didn't make a mistake, and then as you were going and didn't make any mistakes, it would have been a lot quicker. But if you did a whole round, got to the end and thought, oh no, I made a mistake all the way down here, right? That would have taken you longer. It does take long to count each side. It wastes time to do the side, right? It's easier to just count the whole thing right at the end. But if you make a mistake on something as big as that, on the second stitch, and you have done 100 and something stitches, you've wasted whatever time it takes you to do 100 and something stitches, whether it's 10 minutes, 20, half an hour, an hour. And, you know, if you're new to crochet, you don't have an hour to, you know, waste on one round, yeah? So it's better to just count each side, because the side, I think one of them right at the very end was about 180 something stitches, that one side only. Oh, that was along the whole of the piece, I think. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've looked at it. But it's really important to count the sides. A lot of people don't do it. I'm one who can be a little bit cocky in that area. Oh, it'll be all right. I'll be fine. No, it doesn't work that way, guys. You must count. She says it. She even doesn't do it herself half the times. When I'm doing tutorials for you guys, I actually count before I go back on the recording. When I say to you, okay, head off on your own and do 110 stitches, meet me back here, I count those 110 stitches, because there's nothing worse than I come back to you and say, oh, yeah, everything's fine, and I do the next round and it doesn't add up. And I don't know how to explain to you that I've messed up. So I make sure when I'm doing a large project like this, before I come back on air, I literally count each side. I'm very pedantic when it's for you. But when I'm sitting alone, watching television, you know, crocheting away, 2 hours later, oh no, I've messed up 6 rows down. I can either sneak a stitch in, which I know how to do, which we've done here on the channel. And if you're not sure where we've done that, where have we done that? Oh, it was on the adding a stitch to our V-stitch blanket that we created a long time ago. I might have to do another one for you in one of those, and do some other repairs as well for other stitches. So you can have the opportunity, if you've decided after making this blanket that there's 1 stitch short 7 rows down, and you've already put the blanket together and it's all weaved in, and there's a big hole in the blanket. There is a way that it can be fixed, so you don't need to take it all undone. However, yours truly, if I'm creating for, you know, a client, I will actually take it undone. If it's for me, I don't care. To be fair, I didn't make any mistakes on this one. I was very excited because I did count each side, you know. And I did make a mistake on one row. It was somewhere in the middle. I just took it undone halfway through that row and kept going in the round. But not where it was 2 rows down, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to take undone 2 rows. No, it didn't work that way. So it works out really well. And once again, I have lost all the chat. She just doesn't stop. February, I think, says Ashley, that's where we got to. Still waiting for Green's gift to me. Now, oh, yes. Yes, she sent you something. Okay. Green is actually on her little cruise, remember? She's enjoying herself. Good on her. I'm still on my birthday week until tomorrow, so I'm not doing much. That's great. I wrote one pattern today. Yay, go you, Middle. Happy birthday, Middle. A yarny birthday is the best, says Anna. Why not, Anna? But counting makes it better, says Bonnie. Yes, it does. I did crochet for my birthday. I know I did crochet for my birthday. I always crochet. I'm not crocheting for the channel. Oh, sometimes I do. But it's creating, and then I think, oh, should we do this on the channel? That's what I do. If you count, you're less apt to have to frog it. That's what I meant. Absolutely, Bonnie. You don't want to have to keep going back and back and thinking, oh, the time. And we all don't have the time in this crazy busy world that we live in. Yes, it was so good to see. Yes. Thank you, Bonnie. Drink up, says Ashley. Thanks, Ashley. Cheers. Oh, me too, says Bonnie. Yes. Good morning, Lorraine and Mimi. Lovely to have you here. Drink time, says Middle. Another one. They're only minor sips anyway, guys. I've had a lot of water already. I count and use stitch markers is absolutely correct. And I have shown you guys in the past where you count 10 across and you pop a stitch marker, or even 5. And then you count 10 across and you pop a stitch marker, and then you go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And I have spoken to people that way, but not everyone can count in 10s. Not everyone can count in 5s. It's not always like that for people. Some people have different ways of counting. Some people do it in 2s. Some people can do it in 3s. And I pat them on the back because I get lost after 18. I know 21. I get to 21 and think, 21, 22, 23, 24. So counting in 3s, it's not good for me. But I do like to, if it's a very big row, I do 10 stitches at a time, and then do the 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 41, 42, 43, 44, that kind of thing at the end. But, you know, it's entirely up to you. You know yourself. And I know some people will say, no way, I'm not counting. I don't have time for that. Well, by all means, don't have to count. But if you do make an error on a very large project, something as small like that, maybe you can get away with losing 10 or 15 minutes. But when it's something as big as a blanket, one round, depending on who you are, could take 20 minutes, half an hour, even 2 hours if you're really slow, and just do that one at a time. So if you don't count, you have to take that whole hour off, or the whole 2 hours off. So you lose the hour that you spent making it, then you're going to lose another hour to recreate it. So just heads up there. Now, getting back to everything else, this week, guys, this weekend coming, I think it is, definitely this weekend coming, I should say. Oh, excuse me. We change our clocks. I believe we go backwards, I think. So the time's going to change on the channel. I will inform you. I will leave notifications up on our community board post. Keep that in mind. I will remind you on Wednesday as well. It's literally Saturday week that, I believe it's Saturday. Is it Saturday? It might not be Saturday. Leave it with me. I'll let you know what day it is. But the clocks will change very soon. So keep that in mind. But that means it's just going to be darker earlier. So no more prancing around in the park in a, like nice little t-shirt. You have to wear although I was going to say jumpers, although in Melbourne, Australia, it'll be sweater season. So you may see the odd sweater on me every now and then that I create, or the odd cardigan, or the odd top vest that goes over my long sleeve tops that I wear. So you may see that when I'm sitting here. I love that time of year. This room doesn't get so cold. Yeah. We do have a vent right there. When the heat turns on, the whole room is, oof, I have to literally turn the heater off for the life. Even if it's cold outside, this room, it's only because it's such a small, what you see is that it's pretty much it. There's one more side there with a little window, right? And then there's a tiny little back wall there. it's a very small room, so that it really heats up fast. The rest of the house has got bigger rooms, but this room here is probably one of the smallest rooms. I think the one next door is even, oh no, the one next door's got more lighting in it. This doesn't have much light, which is why I've got these massive lamps facing me. They're blinding half the time. I can't look up. All right, so where were we? Hello, excuse me. Elaine says she counts and uses stitch markers. Same. So does Ashley. We have to. It's part of it all, isn't it? Middle says I count, use stitch markers to mark the first and last stitch. Good on you. I do every 20. Oh, Ashley, ooh, she counts in 20s. Sometimes I count in 50. I do a whole 50 across, pop the stitch marker, another 50, pop a stitch marker. It depends on how big the side is, yeah? Fall back, spring forward, yes. Fall back, spring forward. Oh, that's the way to remember it, isn't it? Well, we don't use the word fall, yeah? Marty, hi, Marty, happy Easter. We've been saying happy Easter, you know. You missed where I ran out of the room to go and get something, and everybody was taking all the yarn, as they do. How naughty they are. Not everybody, those who were on. Hi, Mary. I've been out for dinner, just got home. Oh, yummy, Carmen. Your tummy must be nice and full, and now you're going to have another happy hour with us. Why not? Happy meal, happy hour. Why not? Everyone's saying happy Easter. Yay, happy Easter. You know the Easter bunny hides eggs. Yes, we know that, Bonnie. We should see what the Easter bunny does in this house during Easter. To the extent where about a couple of days later we find one still lying around somewhere. We're all adults. I still make sure that Easter bunny, I was about to say something else. I still make sure that Easter bunny, we used to do it outside until we had an Australian Terrier dog, got to them. So we couldn't do it. It's dangerous for dogs to eat chocolates. They're not supposed to eat them. So we have to do them indoors now. Although now we don't have any dogs. We could probably do them outside. I've started a ripple blanket for your niece. Oh, I love ripple blankets. Have we done one on the channel? I don't think we have. I think I showed you a small version of the granny ripple. And I said, right, you can head off on your own and make yours 10 times bigger or what. I can't remember what I said. I think we did like a small little, I did a little swatch for you. But I don't think we've done the whole blanket. No, it might be something on the cards. Not now. Because I'm all blanketed out from the mystery blanket. And for those of you who've just joined us now, we did the easier version of the join this week. That was uploaded. When was it uploaded? Thursday night. Thursday night? Yes. Yes, it was uploaded Thursday night. Fairly late, like it probably would have been Friday morning for some people. But it was uploaded Thursday night. In Australia, Thursday night. So it might have been your Wednesday morning or something, Thursday morning or something, yeah? But there you go. Well, that's all done now. It's got its basic single crochet across the top one way, single crochet across the top the other, a single crochet round, and I actually showed you how to join these two together without seeing a little, there's a lot of times there's a lump there. Well, I found a way not to get that lump. How cool is that? Really excited about that. You know, I play with things all the time, and I've made them with the lump here on the channel before. And when I was doing this one, I thought, what if we popped it in here and then in there at the same time and put them together, but not like I usually do where all three of them are together and you've got this massive. I thought, let's try one in the corner and put one in the middle section and the next corner, instead of doing 1, 2, and 3 together and having this like gap where that little lump can stick out. This way it worked, and you weren't adding any extra stitches. So I was really excited that I was able to show that to the beginners, so that the beginners will never have a knot there, will never have a lump there. So it was very exciting. I was excited. The little things like this excite me, guys. Things that I can fix or change, they really excite me. She's easily pleased, guys. She really is. Everyone's saying happy Easter. Hello to Carmen. You know the Easter bunny hides eggs. Oh, we've got that already. We've done that. Everyone's saying hello. The Easter bunny hides the eggs. I don't do it. My adult children. I feel sorry for them. One of them doesn't even live here anymore, and I still make sure that when they come home, there's eggs lying around for them to pick up. They're always going to be babies in my eyes, yeah? Um, I've started Ripple Black. Oh, we've done that already. Don't want anyone to know. He don't want anyone to know he's been messing around with the chickens. Molly, I hope I can do the live antics before you either spring forward or fall back. I'm assuming you're springing forward. I think we're going back. I think we're going back. We're going backwards, darling. I'm pretty sure we're going back an hour. Mary is heading into fall. Yes, or as we say here in Australia, autumn. I believe we're going backwards. Any Aussies on? Can you let us know? Ashley, we're going backwards, aren't we, this time? I'm pretty sure we are. Are there any other Aussies on? I think it's only you and me, Ash. We're the only Aussies here. Mary is heading into fall, yes. Yes, autumn is back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's backwards, hun. So you will get, this is the time that you get the chance to come on. Okay, so I may be able to be a part of it still. Yes, Live Antics is always done within the first half an hour. Speaking of which, we better get onto it in a second. Yeah, I think it's backwards. Yes, that's correct. I'm pretty sure it's backwards. Thanks, Ash. And thank you, Bonnie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is backwards. Now, before we do anything, thank you, Lorraine. Thank you. Before we do anything, quick heads up what's happening this week. Easter Monday, nothing. Obviously, people are coming and going, and this house is so noisy and I can't do anything. Tuesday, I am actually pattern writing because I know first thing in the morning, Easter Monday, when everybody's asleep, I'll be working. I shouldn't be, but I will, right? I will. It's like I have itchy fingers. The other day when I finished everything I uploaded for before Easter, I thought, don't pick anything up. Don't pick anything up. Don't pick anything up. And I have to show you something too, guys. And I've also left that in the other room, which I'm going to go and get in a minute. And then something came in. And I couldn't help myself. I picked something up. And it's something that'll be in the future. So don't even ask me for it now. But we will have it on the channel eventually. So we'll be doing pattern writing Tuesday. We'll be doing a live on Wednesday as normal. And we will have a video vlog on Thursday. And that vlog is pretty important vlog, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. And Friday, we're restarting the vest. Everyone's saying, oh my gosh, that vest that's taken 6 months to make because it's just kept getting tossed in a box and disappears. Don't go away. I want to show you something. And I'm so sorry that I left it in the other room again. Let me go and get it real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't touch the yarn, you naughty, naughty people. Naughty subscribers. Naughty, naughty. All right. What have I missed? I've missed a lot. I'm running up and down like a yo-yo. Today's a very bad day for me. I'm so unorganized. Oh my gosh, how far back do I go? I think it's backwards. Yes. Time of the year I can't be. I know there's a time of the year I can't be on Saturdays. Hi, Corrine. Hi. Because when it starts, it goes forward. That's correct. Well, it starts for us. So when it finishes, I get what you meant, Ashley. It's because I always think the same, Ashley. Summer's coming, so that's when your life starts. You get to party in summer. Here in Oz, we get to party. Not these days. We used to. Flip-flop goes, her shoes. I know, I'm wearing flip-flops. They're old and they're bad, but they're comfortable. Been waiting for live antics before having to leave. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Who wants what? Marty, get in the corner. Don't touch the yarn, naughty boy. I'm hoping there's purple as an option. Quick, uh-oh. I know we just got caught. Actually, love the look. Honestly, I don't like wearing shoes. This is an absolute fact with me. I've never liked wearing shoes. And I remember when I was younger, I used to get yelled at for walking around barefoot a lot. So I literally live in the house. I live in flip-flops, thongs as we call them here, flip-flops. I live in flip-flops in the house. I do. And in winter, people must hate me when I say this because I do. I wear flip-flops. Are you ready, Ashley? Over socks. Ashley's already she's fallen off her chair for sure, because do you know what flip-flops look like with socks on? It's the most ugliest thing. It's so not fashionable. But I don't like my feet closed. Look, everyone's saying, like, I don't like my feet closed in. And when winter comes and I wear a boot when we go out somewhere, when I wear boots, I kind of feel like I'm trapped. It's really weird. It's just my feet. Everything else I'm happy to cover up. I like my feet bare. This is why I have dry skin there. So I'm constantly soaking them in stuff, putting creams, because I don't like to wear any shoes. That's a little trivia about me. And in some of my funny tutorials that I do, you do see me wearing sandals a lot, which means the minute I come back into the house, if I'm doing it outside, the minute I come back into the house, I pop the flip-flops, flip off the sandals and pop on the flip-flops. I really don't like wearing shoes. How silly is that? A little bit of non-trivia there. Now, I just want to do something real quickly. Last week, one day, I ordered some yarn off Source of Fibre here in Australia, one of our Australian yarn stockists. And I ordered it one day, and within less than 24 hours, it got to my front door. I was ecstatic. And I ordered it because I wanted to try out her cotton. Now, the lovely Katie, I believe her name is Kate. Kate or Katie? Kate? I'm sorry, Kate, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. She sent the yarn to me, and it's absolutely beautiful. Sadly for me, I accidentally, to cut that bag open real fast, I cut one of the threads. I cut into one of the skeins, but I did put a little stitch marker on it to remind me that that's the skein I cut into. Now, her cotton is called Clear as Cotton. Yep. And I bought 5 skeins. I'm sure I bought 5 skeins, and it was hilarious when I opened the pack. You're going to laugh at me. That's the cotton itself. It's like a light mint, but not minty. It's very pretty. It feels nice. It's 100% pure cotton. It calls for a 4. It's got here 4mm hook, but when you look at it on the website, it says between 4 and 5. I'm using a 4, and I'll show you what I'm making so that you can see it. It's 100 grams or 235 meters. It's very pretty, and it's cotton, okay? I wanted to try out the cotton, but what was funny, when I opened up the bag, I took one skein out and went, oh, look at that. And I got scared because I thought there was a spider in it. She sends it with a little lollipop. She's hilarious. I love this Kate. So Clear as Cotton. I've got 5 skeins, and I started something last night. Or the other day actually. Friday morning it was. It was Friday morning. Actually it wasn't. It was even Thursday night, and I finished it Friday morning. And that's what I've started so far. It's a little tiny bit of ribbing. To me, it looks like I may have to drop a hook size for the ribbing, right? Look at how thin this ribbing is. Interesting ribbing, yeah. And I haven't got a stitch marker there, so it's coming undone. Because I'm finding that the cotton, to me, is slightly thinner than what I'm used to, which is okay. It's very much like Bendigo's cotton, but I think it's more sturdy, okay? I don't know how to say it. It's more of a sturdy, a strong cotton, if you will. Now, what we might do, we're definitely doing something on the channel with Source of Fibres yarn, the Clear as Cotton it's called. We're going to make something on the channel, and it's not going to be done this week, obviously, because I've just done that much. And I might even change it. It might not even be this, all right? I just wanted to play with it and see what my ribbing would look like. And I did about 5 centimeters, thought, oh, no, I want to take it undone and drop a hook size. Sometimes when you've been crocheting for a long time, your tension will become either tighter or looser, depending on the circumstances of how long you've been crocheting, how sore your hand is. And at that time, I had completed the 1.5 blankets, if you will, and the Easter bag. I had rushed all that this week to get it out before Easter. And this I struggled with, and not because of the cotton at all, but because I was tired, yeah? And here's the one where I cut into it. Right there, I cut into the thread. Three strands was cut into. I was so annoyed with myself. Because my fault, because I was in such a hurry. Oh, I want to get this yarn out, as you do. So beautiful, clear as cotton. We're going to try that on the channel, and we're going to see how it goes. It is an 8-ply or a DK weight, so whatever you have in your stock is fine. But I thought I would try something with that. What we're going to create, I don't know yet, because I'm still playing, as you can see, with a pattern. And as you know, I just take pattern ideas from my other patterns and then toss them all into one and come up with something, whether it's a good something or a bad something. It's a something. So it's not anything new what you see on the channel. It's all pretty much what I've created before in the past. And I have lost 105,000 messages, just exaggerating by a few. Middle says, I always wear socks even in summer. Yuck, says Bonnie, yuck, yuck, yuck. Ashley's laughing. She's probably fallen off the chair with my little sock thing. Carmen's what is it? What is he doing? Is he holding his nose, or is he just laughing? Hi, Cherry Bee. I can't remember if I said hello. Hello. You prefer flip-flops songs than your sneakers? I know sneakers are too hugging. Fun fact, sandals were invented by a French man, Philippe Flop. Oh, man, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I do not like wearing shoes either. I'm glad I'm not the only one, you know. I used to get yelled at all the time. Put your shoes on. Go put your shoes on. All the time. When we were moving from the US to Germany, I took off my shoes and shoes the movers packed up, so I had to go barefoot. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I gotcha. Our furniture went to storage, so then shoes 3 years later. Oh, gosh, you wouldn't have had any shoes. Next week, I hope to put on, I'm a bit itchy now, put up 3 shorts for my 3 patterns I've been working on. I have to change my pattern. Yeah, good on you. Be right back. Yes, Bonnie's disappearing for 5 minutes. I did nearly fall off. I know, Ashley, that's hilarious. All right, do we want to do live antics, by the way? Just keep your eyes peeled for clear as cotton pattern. It will be coming up. I'm just going to pop it in the tub here. And we're going to talk about my room one day so you understand what happens during the live, yeah? It's a new thing, actually, because what I used to do is when I spoke to you about something, just to pop it behind me and hope that it landed somewhere. Now I've got a system where there's a tab on one side, usually with the items to show you, which I should have brought in and I didn't. That's why I went running in and out. And when I show you the items, I go in this tub, and after the live, I pick up the tub and I put them away. Supposedly put them away. But I don't put them away until usually the next live. I think, oh my gosh, I left this here. Oh, are we going to do live antics? She's so distracted today. Yes, we're going to do live antics. Let's do live antics. All right, who's on? Who would just say yes? Oh, there you go. Ashley says yes, please. Just say yes if you want to be a part of live antics. Been holding, getting ready for antics. Yes. Middle. Did you say you're leaving? I have to in roughly 15 minutes. I'll be done before 15 minutes. Yeah, by the time we write everybody's name in. Being holding out, getting ready. Paula's not in. Elaine, you're still here, aren't you, hun? Lorraine, I'm going to write Lorraine's name down because I don't know if I've got Lorraine in. The wrong pen. Here we go. Lorraine. I don't think I've got you in here, Lorraine. Oh, no, I've left my scissors in the other room. I don't want to use my other scissors. So just bear with me, guys. I'm going to rip these. They're going to look very unprofessional, but it wouldn't be the first time. Do you like it? Lorraine, you're in the ripped. You're in the hat, honey. Catherine's not here. Jay's not here. Green is Carmen. Carmen's here. Yay, Carmen, you're in the hat. Marty says yes. Okay. Frank is not here. Anne is not here. She's probably on a cruise too. Good on her. Lots of people on the cruises. Fluffy's not here. Oh, hang on. Hey, Fluffy. Fluffy just walked in, did she? Hi, Fluffy. You just made it in time. I just said Fluffy's not here. What are the chances of that? What are the chances? All right. Crazy's not in yet. She might come in later. Who knows? Karen's not in. Corrine, you're here, honey. I think you are. There you are. Yes, Corrine's here. Randy's not here. I don't know where the other ones have gone. Oh, let's just write them up then real quickly. Marty, we'll put yours in. I had a whole handful in another thing somewhere. Odd. I'm so unprofessional today. I don't want to use my crochet scissors, yeah? Marty, my terrible handwriting. You're in the hat with my terrible handwriting. Sherry B. Sherry B. Sherry B always reminds me of eating cherries. Oh, this is so bad. Look at that. Cherry B, you're in the hat. All right, let's go back and see who I've forgotten. Okay, so yes, please, says Ashley. Oh, did I put you in, Ash? Oh, I better check. Lorraine, I've put in. Ashley, I don't think I put you in, Ash. Can anyone tell me if I put Ash in so I don't have to look through them all? Corinne's put in there. Marty's put in. Fluffy just made it, yes. Yes, I'm here, but I did it last time. Doesn't matter. You're still in the hat, guys. It doesn't matter. There's no rules anymore. There used to be, not anymore. Everyone gets a chance. If you get it again, you get it again. Simple as that. Whose name have I not mentioned, guys? Please let me know. Anna, thanks, honey. Oh, thanks, honey, you're here. There you go, darling, you're in. Ashley, I don't know if I mentioned your name, honey. You know when you can't remember? I think you were the first one I found. I've got to go through them all. I'm such a nerd. I'm such a nerd. She's such a nerd. Cherry B. Lorraine. Elaine. We can make a little song out of that. Corrine. She's letting the words roll. And maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't do you, Ash. I thought I had. Fluffy. Oh, maybe I didn't. I know you said my name, but I didn't know if... No, I don't think I did. Let's have a look to see if your name is here. That's really weird. Okay, well, that's okay. We're doing. I'm trying to find the book. Oh, here it is, the book. I just found a piece of paper and used that. I thought I had, but that's okay. We can pop you in. We can pop you in. It's okay. I won't forget about you, honey. All right. Is there anyone's name that I mentioned that you didn't see me go, your name, and then straight in the hat? Yeah. And there's Ashley done. All right. Anyone who wants to do live antics whose name is not in the hat, please let me know. Now, if you're new to the channel, firstly, welcome. Live antics is when we get to put names in the hat, and then I show you 3 or 4 skeins, and I say, right, you need to choose the color combination. Pick 1 color or 2 or 5 or 10 of these colors. And Pamela, thank you, Pamela. And your name gets mentioned in the tutorial, not a full name, just, you know, Pamela or Lorraine. I don't give addresses and dogs and cats and parents' names and children's names, none of that. For the simple fact that I don't know anyone. Well, I might know someone. Pamela, that's the one. And I don't know Pamela, not personally. And Pamela, you're not even from Australia, are you? Where is everyone from while I'm doing this, guys? Where is everyone from? Pamela, my messy handwriting name is now in that. So when I'm in a hurry, half the times I'm not looking when I'm writing, and the words just going up like that. I mean, the letters are just going, oh. You're from Canada. Middle's from Canada. And I'm from Melbourne, Australia. 7 minutes from the airport, but not bragging. Which means I get to hear all the planes, which means when I'm doing tutorials, I'm like pausing, waiting for the plane to pass, and it's starting again. This happens every 5 minutes. Brisbane, Australia, which is not close to Melbourne. Maine, USA. USA, East Coast. Ohio. I always get that one, and Idaho. No, Iowa mixed up. Ohio and Iowa mixed up. See, when you're not from the country, you don't know what the words are. And Marty, he can't tell us any of the areas he live in because they have some unusual names, don't you, Marty? Delaware, Hastings, Victoria, The corner. Oh, I love it, Marty. Maryland, USA. Yeah. So we're from all over the world. Don't we love it? 100 kilometers from Melbourne. Oh, is that right, Ash? Oh, that's interesting to know. So here we are. All right, guys, do we want to start now? Is there any names that I have missed that need to go into the hat? And if you're just joining us right now, please let me know and I'll pop your name in the hat because I see 2 more people have just come in. So I won't call them out until you let me know if you want. Otherwise, I'll call out. You have about a minute to let me know if your name is not in the hat and you would like to go into the hat to do live antics. We're just going to give it all a shake, 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 shake the hat. That's not the song, but you know what? I'm going to give you a minute to do that while I have my drink. Oh. Your stepsister used to live in Hastings. Hastings not close to me, honey. It's probably about an hour and 10-minute drive. Oh, an hour's drive, maybe. But for me, it's an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, Bonnie, I haven't got your name in the hat. Thank you. See, the last minute lady. She's just come back from where she was. And I have no scissors, so I've been doing that. Did I use my normal scissors? I better not have for the last one. Cherry, we've got Cherry in the hat as well. Let's go. That's a good idea, Ashley. Let's go. Shake, 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 shake. Let's get a name out of the hat. Look at it. And are we ready? There's a name. And the name is Lorraine. Lorraine, yay! You want to know the worst part, Lorraine, is I haven't pulled the yarn out yet. So I'm going to have to get the yarn out. But we're choosing just one colour. And I need at least, I don't know, 150 grams maybe. Oh, some of the yarn from, there's purple there, guys. Maybe. All right, we could do that. Would it be enough? No, that won't be enough. I'd like to put it in, but it won't be enough. We're choosing one colour and we're going to make it wool. Hey, you know what? Well, let's make it 10 ply. Aran weight. What do you reckon, Lorraine? Let's go for the Aran. Woo, we've got some nice Aran up here. Look at that. See, when I haven't even decided, I know what I'm making, funnily enough. Usually I don't. But I haven't decided on what size yarn I'm making and what hook size. And it's going to be, I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be, I'm not going to tell you. Forget it. All right, let's have a look with some 10 ply. We've got this 10 ply here. We've got that. Right, you're only allowed to choose one colour though. And we need a bit because, oh, even this one. Oh, even that. Oh, this is nice. A bit of variegated. Look at this. The whole thing's going to collapse in a minute. A bit of variegated. Now, here in Australia, it's autumn right now, or fall in some countries. So keep that in mind. Not that I'm encouraging you. Oh, you know what I'll do though? I'll take the yarn out so you can see it properly. You're only allowed to choose one colour. And there is one colour that I really like, but I'm not saying because I don't want to deter you. I really like this colour. Really, really like this colour. She's so naughty, Lorraine, but you don't have to choose that, darling. And I know that I've said that many times before, and some people have chosen something totally different. Not because they were annoying me, but because they liked another colour. So I'm going to do the 3 colours. Wait a minute, shall we get one more colour? You see how I'm not worried? I'm not worried about what we're making this time. Oh, may not be enough of that. I like the light grey, but it may not be enough. Oh, here we go. What about this pink? Oh, here we go. There's a nice pink too. Carmen says red. Well, I don't want to choose red. Oh, no, I don't want to choose red because I do too much red already. All right, so these are the 4 colours. Lorraine, you're only allowed to choose one. Do you want me to give you the names of the colours? This one is called Mystique. This one is called Bermuda. I was going to say Barramundi. I'm thinking fish. This one is called Rose Petals. And this one is called Enchanted. So you've got Enchanted. All right, so you've got these 4 colours. Let's get nice and close. So you get to choose just one colour. Just one. Oh, I don't know what we've done with her. Where is she? Oh, where are you, honey? She's probably already chosen. I'm talking all by myself. Lorraine, is it Lorraine? Where are you? I need to get some 10 ply only. Get 8 ply. You could use an 8 ply in this. You might need the 10 ply for this one. I love variegated blue. So Mystique. Oh, I love you, Lorraine. I really wanted this color. It's been in my stash for a long time. It's part of Bendigo's yarn again. I don't always use Bendigo's yarn, but I've been wanting to do something with this. In fact, you can see I've already started playing with this yarn a while back. So we are going to create something on the channel with this yarn. We may need, for this project, 1.5 of these skeins. So this is 200 grams, or in meters, it's 400 meters. So you might need, so it's not a very small project, not really, which means I'm going to need at least another week to get it sorted out. So keep that in mind, yeah. For starters, we don't do it this week anyway. It doesn't happen till the week later now. This is the way we do Live Antics. It gives me a whole week to prepare. I know what I'm creating, but getting it out to you, that will be a different story. 10 ply is a 4 weight or an Aran weight. So anything Aran in your stock, anything 4 weight, for our lingo in the US, yes, anything 4 weight will do, all right? I don't think the 8 ply will cut it. If you do an 8 ply, you may have to make it a little bit bigger. But at this stage, I'm saying the 10 ply, the Aran weight, we are using Beautiful Mystique. Thank you very much, Lorraine. And you've chosen well. You've chosen well. So there you go. I thank you very much. I knew what I wanted to do because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it last week, actually. And then I think, should we do it in 8 ply or 10 ply? And then I thought, no, I want to do it in 10 ply. I need to get rid of all this 10 ply that we have in stock anyways. And to be fair, I wanted to get rid of that one or this one here today, right? Not so much today, but in general, it's been in my stash for a while. And I kept thinking, I will make something with it. Oh, when? When am I going to create with this? Where am I going? And now we're creating. So I thank you very much, Lorraine, for your choice of Mystique. Thank you very much. I will sort them out after the live. Now I'm putting them in the wrong box, so excuse me. Anyway, so there you go. So we are creating something with that on the channel. We are also creating something with the Clear as Cotton by Source of Fibre here in Australia. Before you go out and purchase the yarn, please wait until I find out what it is we're creating. Otherwise, if you just want to pop it in your stash, you can. It just saves you purchasing a lot of yarn, or you can go out and purchase it anyway and hope for the best. I have 5 skeins there, but I don't know what I'm creating yet, so heads up. I'm only playing with the ribbing, and I thought I'll play with a small amount of ribbing so I don't take too long to make the ribbing. But then I realized the smaller the ribbing, I noticed this recently as well, the smaller the ribbing, the wider it is. The longer the ribbing, if you've got a really long ribbing, it tends to close up a little more. Maybe it's my imagination, I don't know, but have a play with your ribbing and check out how the ribbing looks for you. If you did a ribbing worth 10 stitches and then you did a ribbing worth 5 stitches, see what the difference is. I'm curious. I am curious. All right, where are we going? What's that? Mary, did you put me in the hat? I did, Bonnie. I put you in the hat the very last minute, honey. Right, the very last minute. At the very last minute. In fact, I'm surprised I didn't pull your name out because yours was the very last name to have gone in, I think. Bye, everyone. Happy Easter. Oh, happy Easter, Ashley. We'll see you soon, honey. Don't forget what's happening this week. You are getting, literally, you're only doing part of the vest this week and a vlog, very important vlog to watch. Because we've finished quite a few projects, we're going to start talking about new projects coming up on the channel. Or continuation of older projects like the vest, things like that. But you already know about the vest because that's happening this Friday. But this Thursday's vlog, really important. Keep your eyes peeled for that, yeah? Me, says Bonnie. I did put you in the hat, honey. You've been in the hat. Not 5 times. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, 4 times. All right. So that's pretty much the main gist of what's happening here on our live. Just real quickly showing you the Easter projects. Just before the live, I had to delete a few naughty people that came on, not on our live, but on our other pages. And they just saw this and then they said silly things, and so I had to delete and block. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? You know, they're everywhere. You know, they're not normal people. They're just little robot-y things. So you get rid of them. So this one here was hilarious. This was hilarious. She's a lovely lady, Kate, when she had it sitting inside the center. Well, maybe not that one. It wasn't this one for sure, because I can't get it in. She had it sitting inside like that. So I pulled the yarn out of the bag like this, and I didn't notice that was there. And I went like this, and I felt it, and I thought, spider! So I dropped the yarn. That's the first thing I thought of. And then I saw the pink. I said, oh, wait a minute. What is that? A little lollipop. She's hilarious, Kate. She's hilarious. Thank you very much, Katie, if you're watching. If you're not watching, oh, well, it doesn't matter. But if you are watching, thank you very much. I will let you know what's coming up in the future for that cotton. As you can see, I already started playing with it. So I don't know if I'll drop. Maybe I'll leave that hook size and then go up 4.5 millimeter hook to create the rest. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to say too much. And maybe. Anyway, that's something to think about. Keep your eyes peeled for that. That's definitely something coming up on the channel. I will be discussing it on the video vlog if I have it sorted out by then. When's vlog? Vlog is on Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday. I might not have it sorted out, but we'll see. We'll see. Is Middle heading off too, is she? Or was that Middle that said, I'll see you soon? That was Ashley. Ashley said she's going. Middle said she's going. Middle, will see you soon too, hun. Happy Easter. Take a good break. Guys, if you're going to have a break and if you're going to eat a lot, just watch what you're eating. If you're going to drink a lot, stay home, or get someone else to drive you. We know what I call it? Uberellet. Like an Uber or something. Uberellet. Don't drive. Or do what I do, is take a train, take a bus. Have you ever been on the bus all the way from, well, you wouldn't because you don't know what this area is like. You get from a bus from here to the city, it's like an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours worth. And you're in this bus and you're waiting and waiting. But you get to crochet for that long. I don't take buses to the city, but I have once. So I thought, never do it again. What a time! Oh, thanks, Fluff. Cheers. So, so that's what's happened over the past week with our 2 big projects. They're done. Well, not really. I think the Easter bag is not a big project, but the blanket was big. It's a year in the making. Well, I won't say year in the making. We only started making it in a month and a half, but it's a whole year away. We should have created that blanket about a year ago. Now, as you guys know, or the regulars would know this, if by any chance by the end of the year we have not completed the items that we said we were going to complete, the first few months of that next year, we roll it over. So we make all the older items that we were supposed to create. And then we do our future items on top of all of that. And sometimes I mingle it a bit because like this blanket was going to take a long time to create. I knew that. So I popped in some smaller projects like your Easter bag, like your live antics, even though that next live antics project's not going to be too small. So keep that in mind, yeah? It's not big either. Like for 2 skeins, there's not much you can create that's really big, but you can create something that's sizable. So keep that in mind for the very next tutorial. I may actually marry that up with a Mother's Day project. Oh, look at the yarn. We'll see. We'll see. If I don't, it just means, because I'm thinking how close Mother's Day is to us now. Mother's Day here in Australia, I think it's the first weekend in May. And we are the first weekend in April this week. So we may have to marry it up because I'm not doing it till the 2nd week. So we may end up marrying that up with Mother's Day, I think. I haven't decided yet. I know what I'm making. It could make a Mother's Day project. It might. It probably will. So we might do that, Lorraine. If I marry that up with Mother's Day, I will let you know. I do thank you. I will write your name down because I will forget. I'll forget, especially if I decide next week to do live antics again. I don't think I will. Because of the Easter break, I'm going to need some time to create the other project. So Lorraine, better write it down. I won't forget, but still, because you chose my favorite color. It's actually not a favorite color. I just like that color combination. It's beautiful. I can't wait to create with it. I know as I say, there are items that I've created in the past that I grab a row from here, a round from there, or just a patch from there, and I put it in and think, oh, well, that didn't look good. Or, oh, they came up all right. So I've already designed all these things. I just mix and match as I go along and create something gorgeous for you guys on the channel. I'm thinking we may just keep it as a Mother's Day gift at this stage as well. It just saves me doing a second project for Mother's Day, so maybe. My thingy is acting up. Love to see you all soon, I hope. Oh, okay, we'll catch you soon, darling. You have a good Easter. On that note, guys, I know it's only been an hour, but I'm thinking being the Easter weekend, we don't have as many people on the live. Do we want to continue chatting, or do we want to call it the morning or evening from where you're from, or afternoon, and head off? I do know that the week this week is going to be a quieter week because we've got Easter Monday, that's a day off, and everybody is in and out of the house. The door, you hear it slam, bang, 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 bang. Someone else has come here. Bang, 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 bang. Someone left and I forgot to say goodbye. You want me to stay, Cherry? Oh, Cherry. Okay. No, it's all right. I just didn't want anyone to think that they wanted to leave because they have to create for Easter or whatever it is they're doing, to let me know. I'm doing that as well. I'll be cleaning, a little bit more cleaning today, and I'm creating. Now, let me talk about what I'm making for Easter. I am making spaghetti marinara. There will be, I'm doing marinara this time. Usually I do like a pasta fawn or a lasagna tray, but I'm doing a marinara this time. I'm making eggplants. I'm making capsicum. A lot of the stuff can be made the night before. Not the marinara, of course. That you want that fresh, yeah. But the eggplants and the capsicum meal, I can make that the night before. The marinara I make on the day. We are getting some fish to fry up. I'm not really keen on fried fish, but anyway, I probably won't eat it. But we are getting prawns. I'll probably eat that. And I'll probably knock a few people over just to get to the prawns. Heads up. And obviously some salad. Yeah, we might toss a salad in there somewhere. I'll get it. Toss a salad. She's being naughty today. Naughty. Spring off. Have wonderful Easter. Okay, we'll catch you soon, Elaine. Yes, water time. There's a fluffy water time. I'm nearly finished this cup finally. One more sip and I'll be finished that cup. Okay, who else is leaving? Oh, is Elaine going, is she? Oh, you're heading off, are you, Elaine? Have a good Easter and we'll catch you soon, darling. My friend is making a turkey breast for me. We know turkey. I've never cooked turkey. I must try it one day. I've never cooked it. And to be fair, I do cook turkey meatballs in the air fryer. I don't cook them. You know what I do? Just put all the turkey together. I pop one egg in it, a little bit of breadcrumbs in it. I pop the garlic powder. You should put fresh, but I just put the garlic powder in. And I squish it all up. Make the little... They're all moist. They're not like dry or anything. I pop them in the air fryer for 14 minutes. Sometimes 13 if the air fryer's been on for too long because it's already overheated. And I flip them after the first 6-7 minutes, and they're perfect. They're not like the real meatballs that you saturate in oil. You drown in oil. They're not like that. And of course they're not like that because they're a little bit more healthier for you, even though I do make it a little bit unhealthy by popping in, other ingredients. Occasionally I've popped in some, not in these ones, but more in the normal meatballs. I put in cheese, parsley, garlic, just shove it all in there, squash them all up. Make sure it doesn't like squish out. Then I put them in the egg, then I put them in the breadcrumbs, and then I fry in like 10,000 litres of oil. That's the way they used to be in the old days. Now I use the turkey mince and pop it in the air fryer. It's all very healthy. I don't know why. Someone's on a health binge. If you've got an air fryer at home, I swear by it. I love the air fryer. I really do love it. And it's quick and easy. You pop them on, and while that's cooking, you can be making your vegetables or your salads or whatever you want. And dinner's done in about 15-20 minutes. It's great. Having said that, it only when you put the meatballs in, you can't squash them all in. So I kind of only put about 9 in there at a time. So I do the 9, empty them out, and then put another 9 in. For some reason, 500 grams makes 18 meatballs, roughly. If it makes more, I just put a little bit more on each meatball, and just that way I only make the 9. Because 9 fit in it. You could probably put more in if you squash them in. But I want them to cook evenly, so I just do it like that. That's just me being fussy. This is not a cooking channel, guys. My friend is making turkeys. We got that. Tastes like ostrich. Oh, does it? Oh, I've never tasted ostrich either, so I couldn't tell you. I often use turkey mince, yes. Does ostrich taste like emu? I haven't tasted any of them. I'm going out to have a pork roast and all the trimmings, yum. Oh, I'm not a grand lover of pork, I have to say. I have eaten it in the past, but I won't eat it again. And I'm not really into the crackling and all that stuff that everybody talks about. They call it crackling here. I'm not sure what they call it there. It doesn't do anything for me. But it's not for everyone, and it's definitely not for me, but a lot of people do eat it. So my family eat it. I know I don't. I'll just put in some turkey mince in the air fryer. And I think in my case, I won't do the turkey meatballs on Easter Sunday, but I'm kind of living a little bit more healthier these days anyways. Even during Easter, I was thinking, what am I allowed to eat? I am breaking the rules a little bit by having the spaghetti marinara. The marinara is fine, but I think the spaghetti, you've got to be careful. It's pasta. I can have a small amount. Maybe eat more of the capsicum and the eggplant. The way the eggplant is cooked can still be a little bit fattening. The eggplant's not, but it's the way it's cooked in deep fried oil, as you do. What we do with the eggplants, we slice them, we peel them, we slice them, we salt them, we put them in a dish, we put a heavy dish on top of it. We put them in like a colander, strainer. Then we put a heavy dish on top of it, and it strains all the juices out. After an hour, we give it a quick rinse. We pat dry it with paper towel, egg, breadcrumbs, bang into the boiling hot oil. But it's deep fried, You don't see the eggplant. It's under the oil. So it's probably not that healthy, but the capsicum meal is a little bit healthy. When I say a little bit, it's cooked in olive oil with olives and I think capers and other things. I don't know what it's cooked with. I have to think about it before I start doing it. I've never cooked it before. My family have. Tell a lie. I did once, and it didn't turn out crash hot, but it wasn't completely bad, and we ate it. We all loved it. But I've never cooked it. I've never cooked it. Haven't cooked it in this house, and I've been in this house a very long time. I know I haven't cooked it in this house. So it's been we're talking, I don't know, 12 years, 15, who knows. It goes to show how long it takes before you start cooking things that you are used to eating, but you've never cooked it, or you've only cooked it once, only because it takes a while. You've got to, grill the capsicum or whatever and take off the skins, and just that part takes a long time. But the rest of cooking, it doesn't take long. You just got to watch. You got to be there. I hate standing at the stove. But anyway, that's what we're doing for Easter this year. What is everyone doing for their Easter meal? Are they having something basic? Are they going overboard? Are they really just going to someone else's house and they're cooking for them? Lucky you. Lucky you. I do all the cooking here. Not all of it. I'm only doing half of it this year. I'm getting help, which is great. I'm not cooking the fish. I'm not really good at cooking fish. I mess it up. Barbecue. You know what, Fluffs? I could do with a barbecue. It'd be so simple. You just stand there and toss a few things around, and then you just chuck it on your plate, a little bit of a salad, and you're done. When you do this other stuff, it's just a whole lot of cooking. I'm cooking this afternoon for tomorrow, and then I'm cooking tomorrow for tomorrow. So it's 2 days worth of cooking. On top of that, just cleaning. The bonus is this week, my house is not so messy. So I'm very happy. Usually I make it like there's always a mess. But over the past few weeks, I've been trying to keep up with things so that this weekend, it didn't get over the top of me. And I get all flustered and worried that it's not going to work out before people come in. I am home alone this year, so haven't decided on what to eat. Lorraine, this sounds ridiculous, but when I'm home alone, I fry up a few eggs. which I probably shouldn't fry. Although I do have this new scrambled meal I make, which is quite healthy. And I make a few eggs and I just sit there and eat my eggs. It takes no more than 10 minutes to sort out. I do pop in some veggies as well, lots of greens. And then I sit and watch all the movies I like when I'm eating alone at home. That's what I do. Put on all my comedies and make me laugh. If there's nothing for people to do and they want to watch something funny, you can laugh at my expense. I mean, laugh at some of my funny videos that I've done here on the channel. They're just silly crochet videos, they're nothing fancy. I'll actually pop a link to that in the more section down below of this live. So it's a bit of the very top link you see. So if you want something to laugh at, you've got nothing to do, you want to have a bit of a giggle at my expense, then you can do that. And I do that on purpose to make people giggle and, relax. I haven't done a funny video for a long time. We need to do a funny video, guys. What shall I do for a funny video? Any ideas? We need to do a funny video. Any ideas? Otherwise, I'll just do what I know. Poached eggs on toast sounds good. I really like eggs. I am so bad, Lorraine. I will eat eggs like there's no tomorrow. Ham, eggs, potatoes, hash, and strawberry shortcake for dessert. Oh my gosh. I'm not a grand lover of dessert, but that whole sentence just made me smile. Oh my gosh. Can't do Easter egg hunt. It's going to be 32 here. Oh, chocolates would melt. We're doing our Easter hunt in the house. We've done it in the house for a long time. Since we had the dog, I think. We don't have a dog anymore. We could do it outside, but apparently it's supposed to be 28 degrees, 26. It's supposed to be warm tomorrow. So leaving it outside would be ridiculous. So we'll probably do it inside. And we'll find about 2 days later, we'll find one sitting behind a couch somewhere, as you do. So yeah, we'll probably do the Easter hunt in the house. It's up to people what they do for Easter hunt. I know the bunny puts the eggs where the bunny wants. Sometimes the bunny forgets where the bunny put the eggs. This bunny, right? She's a real crazy bunny, yeah? She's she pretends to be a crochet person, but she really isn't. She's just a weirdo, yeah. Mary, do an Easter egg hunt video. Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. Inside, yes, I'll be doing that now. Yeah, inside is better for, I think, the seasons have changed here in Australia, Fluffy. It's not as cold in March as it used to be. I really think they need to move our seasons over now. They need to start summer in the end of December and goes right into the end of March. They need to move our seasons over because our seasons are all over the place, aren't they? Fluffs. They're everywhere. Easter egg hunt in the house. We are supposed to get 7 more inches of snow. Oh, yeah, definitely in the house. Although the bonus is when the snow melts, you get a surprise of Easter eggs. Can't take me anywhere. Yes, but yeah, in the house, definitely. So you guys got snow. Oh my gosh. Who is that, Corrine? You got snow there. Oh my gosh. I've never seen snow. I've got to go out to the... Look, we have it here in Victoria, but you've got to go to the mountains to see it. Locally, we don't have it. We've had hailstones where it's looked like snow, but I've never seen snow. Now, you're giggling, but it's true. You put that in that snow 2 days' time when the snow's gone down, or a week's time, you'll find Easter eggs after Easter. Maybe in a month. If it snows for 2 months, then you'll find it in July. 21 inches last weekend. Wow. That's a lot of snow. I want to do a snow angel. I want to go to the snow just to do the snow angel. I bet I freeze. I'm such a wimp. Although I don't mind the cold, I'm just not a grand lover of the heat. What am I doing in Australia, they're saying? And you know what? Melbourne doesn't get that warm. Well, no, it does. It gets warm. But our summers are not as hot as Queensland. Well, that's a lot of snow. Where are you? She's in the US, I think. I'm not pretty sure. Yes, it was a lot. You're in the US, dear Corrine. You're in the US. Which I thought the US was heading into, I thought the US was in spring right now. Am I right in saying that they're into spring? Am I right? Maine. So are you into spring or not? Because that'd be a lot of snow for spring. I don't know, because I don't know how snow works over there. Yeah, I don't know how it works. We have Queensland that's very hot. I don't think, hey, Queenslanders, if there's anyone on, I don't think there is now. I think Ashley got off. Is there any snow ever? I don't think there'd ever be snow in Queensland. I don't think. It is spring where you are, Sherry. It's spring there. Well, it's autumn here, or fall, as the US say. It's our autumn, so we're going to start cooling down soon. Not today, obviously, and not tomorrow. The next 2 days are pretty warm. It's summer. It's summer there, Carmen. So if it's summer there, are you close to where? Yes, we are. Before the snow, we had bare ground. Oh, that's interesting. Heading into summer. Okay. Corinne, snow sounds bliss to me, but guess you have had enough. Well, actually, Fluffs, you're from Queensland, aren't you, hon? Does it ever snow in Queensland? I think are you from Queensland? Does it ever snow in Queensland? That's a question I need to ask some of our Queenslanders, because it's always so hot there that you would assume that it wouldn't snow. It's always hot in Queensland. Adelaide, you're from Adelaide. Adelaide, it snows. Does it snow in the city of Adelaide, like in the centre, like we are? We're outback. No, let's try that again. We're not outback. We're on the outskirts of the city, so we're not directly in the city, but we're not far from the city. We're very close. We're actually very close. We have about 2 streets away from the freeway that takes 15 minutes into the city, or 20 minutes maximum to get into the city during peak hour. So we're actually pretty close to the city, but not close enough to hear the traffic. We hear the traffic on the freeway, but not really loud. I know when I go to the park to take funny videos for you guys, I once went to the park to take a video for you guys, and I was talking, and I had never realized that the freeway traffic was so loud there. I'd never noticed it. When I came home to put it up on the editing package, all you can hear is me going, and you can hear in the background, and I'm thinking, is that how loud it is in the park? I've never noticed it. So we have the freeway fairly close to that park, and the noise, which I didn't think was so loud, was pretty loud. It was pretty loud. There you go. All right. I grew up at the foot of Mount Buller. Oh, wow. So we had snow. I loved it. Yeah, Mount Buller was always filled with snow, always. Oh, wow. That's great. That's great. I've never seen snow. Apart from on TV, of course. Television, it snows, and you see people do snow angels, and you get all jealous, yeah? Well, I do. I want to see snow. So one day, I'm going to head off into the snow, and I might make that noise too. I won't even go for a little 6-up in the snow. Whoop, 6-up, down. I go, down I go, and then I'll do my snow angel at the same time. I'm such a baby. I am a big baby for that. I really love the snow. All right, guys, so we're not a food channel. We're not a weather channel. Let's get back to crochet. I'm very jealous of snow. I know, right, Fluffs? I'm jealous. Does it snow in your area? Have you seen snow? Or you probably would have gone to the snow. A lot of people go to the snow. When we were young, friends would say, oh, this weekend, Friday, we went to the snow. We got back Sunday night. It was really good. And I'm thinking, I hate them. I was like this the whole time. Yeah, okay, that's nice. You had a good time. Fine, whatever. And I really wanted to go to the snow when I was younger, but we didn't, and going to the snow meant you had to put tracks on your tires. You couldn't just drive up there and say, here I am. It doesn't work that way. You've got to set your tires up. You've got to buy the right gear, or at least hire the right gear. You have to have the right clothes for it and everything. We had nothing, so it was pointless taking the risk to go there. We'd have to go halfway there and have to go back because we didn't have tracks on the tires and things like that. Even if we took buses up there, you'd still have to buy the gear that you were wearing, the warm gear, or hire that gear. Once in Adelaide Hills, very rare. Okay. Well, that's interesting because Adelaide and Melbourne, we have the similar weather. You know what we say? We always look at Adelaide's weather because it pretty much comes our way. Adelaide pretty much sends their weather to Melbourne. Yeah. but it's colder in Melbourne usually. So if you have an icy cold day where it's, say, 10 degrees, we know that the next day in Melbourne, it's going to be 7 degrees. And we're going to be freezing. So we usually, maybe it's just me, but I've done that pretty much all my life, looked at Adelaide's weather and thought, oh, tomorrow's going to be bad for Melbourne. And that's just in my own brain, but it doesn't always work that way. But in my brain, I always assume that we're going to get Adelaide's weather. It's going to come our way. It doesn't come from any other state in Australia. We just take Adelaide's. We're greedy like that. We're just, Adelaide, give us your weather. That's just in my opinion. It's not real. Doesn't really happen. Could. Is Melbourne wet? It never used to be as wet as I think it's been lately. January was this was a very bad year for us. We had a lot of rain. It wasn't very nice. The weather was terrible. I have not experienced weather like this ever in Melbourne, what we had this January. I'm sure it's never happened. Now, if you don't like the cold weather, you would not like the snow. I don't mind the cold, Carmen. I actually don't like the heat. So I suppose it's because I've lived in Melbourne all my life, born here, lived here all my life, that I don't cope well with heat. So if I was to go I remember when we went overseas, I still don't know if it was 2011 or 14, my brain, right? We went overseas and we went in their summer. Biggest mistake. Because overseas in their summers, no matter where we went, whether it was Italy, except England and except France, but everywhere else we went, which we were visiting family, was 39 to 40 degree heat. We are talking Celsius, yeah? Stinking hot. We did the whole 14 days of that weather. We went from one country and then a few days later went to the other country and they had a 40 degree heat. Then we left that country and went to another country about a week later and they had a 40 degree heat. So for a whole 2 weeks, we had 40 degrees every time we got off the plane, right? I was actually, and when we got to my family's area in Naples, Italy, I had a little bit of sunstroke, yeah, to the extent where I was totally confused. I didn't even know what I was saying. And I just said to my family, we've got to find some medication. We've got to find some meds. I was walking like this. The sun had gotten to me so bad, which another thing is I don't wear hats, which was bad in the heat. And we were out and about because we were tourists, yeah? And so I was literally in sunstroke. I was totally confused. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know how I was feeling. I couldn't feel anything. It was very uncomfortable. They had St. John's ambulances there too. Who spoke English? And they wouldn't give me anything. They gave me like placebo, yeah? Because they thought, no, she looks like she's high as a kite, right? But I wasn't. I was unwell. And then I went to my cousins and they gave me, I don't know, it was aspirin or something, who knows. And then I was fine. I was fine, but I wasn't fine straight away. It took a while. It took quite a few hours. She had wet cloths on me. I remember it was really out of control, right? But I was so disoriented, all from not wearing a hat in the heat. So anything over 25 degrees and you're walking around for a long time, hat on, guys. But we did 40 degrees for 2 weeks, every day for 2 weeks. And except when we were on the plane, obviously it wasn't 40 on the plane. They had air conditioning, but when we were off the plane, straight into the sun. Back on the plane, straight into the sun. It was just like that. And then when we got to the UK, it was bucketing down. It was, I think, 10 degrees. It was freezing cold. And it was their worst summer ever, apparently. And then we got to Paris. 9 degrees, it was freezing. I really did not enjoy going to France because I thought it's so cold. Why? This is their summer. And that was it. And then we went back to normal 25. But for 2 weeks, 40 degrees. It was pretty hot. I do not like that heat either. I stay cool. Yeah, I like to stay indoors. But we thought that the summer in Europe was pretty much a mild 25-degree day thing in our brains. That's what you think. But when you go, you're not expecting 40 degrees every day. But it was because we were swapping countries too as well, which was, I think, to think about what we did then, I wouldn't do it again ever. I would say stay in one country for 3 weeks or 2 weeks and just enjoy it. This every 4 days swapping, the amount of time we spent on planes was ridiculous. It was such a waste of time. That's what I think. Just go to the country that you like, spend some time there and stay home and then wait another year and then go to the other country if you can afford it. I got sunburn after 10 minutes in sun. I always wear a hat now. Well, look, I do now. Now. You know what we haven't done on the channel? We haven't created a bucket hat. We need to make a bucket hat on the channel. Yeah, shall we do a bucket hat? Well, not now because that's wool. You can't do a bucket hat with that yarn that Lorraine chose, but we could do one. We could make a bucket hat. We might use it as a live antics thing too, but not this one because this one is wool. I forgot to tell you guys. Let me talk about this yarn. This yarn is 100% pure wool. It is approximately 400 meters and it calls for a 4mm hook. So yeah, bucket hats need to be in cotton. So, but this one here, it's not going to be a hat anyway, so just heads up. But it is 100% pure wool. Look at the colors in that. To die for. Look at, you've got purples, you've got greens, you've got blues, you've got, oh, it's to die for. And I remember buying this one and the orange together. Let me show you the orange one. But I didn't, when I saw the orange close up, the pink, I thought it was pink. And then I saw they had orange in it. I really didn't take well to the colors. That's just me. Like, I know a lot of people love this color, right? But I prefer the blues and the greens. And I think the blues and the greens remind me of the Pretty as a Peacock blanket that we created on this channel. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll leave a link to the Pretty as a Peacock blanket. Have a look at it. It's very similar to that blanket. It does have purple in it, even though this doesn't. But the blanket itself, oh, it does. It looks very, it doesn't. It's like a blue with a tinge of purple hidden in it. Look at these colors. Don't you love them? And you know how these would actually look good with a bit of blue in between. I might even do that, to be fair. We'll see. I can't because it's not my color combination. This is your color combination, guys. So your color combinations are colors that you've chosen. I cannot mess with it. I messed with it once with green butterflies. Then I had to do green butterflies project again, another project for green butterfly. Because I use it's not that I use my own colors, it's just that the colors she chose were a little bit dark. It was my fault because I put in the really dark green, not a normal green, like a really dark green that almost looks black. So when I was creating on the channel, I couldn't see the stitch as well. And if I couldn't see it, how are you guys supposed to see it? Yeah. So I used bright colors. And then I said, you know what, let's just speak to Green in the future and get her to choose 2 more colors and she can do her live antics again. And that's what she did. But we couldn't use a dark green. It was way too dark on the channel. And instead of creating in the dark green and just doing a small swatch for you, I created in the brighter color. Yes, I'd like to make a bucket hat too. Okay, we might do that. Yes, Cherry Bee says cotton. Everybody says cotton. It's definitely cotton. We might make one because we've never made one. I think it would be cute to have. And, you know, nothing extravagant, just something a little bit basic so that the new crocheter can do as well. And if you want, we can make a couple little flowers to add to it if you want to make it look pretty. But I think we'll just do a basic, whether it's a single crochet, half doubles. I haven't really decided because it's just something we're thinking about now. I hadn't planned it. So, yeah, we could use a bucket hat on the channel. I think it would look pretty with a couple of little tiny flowers just attached here or something. Granny Square bucket hat. Granny Square? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Sherry, a bucket hat with a granny square. I've seen hats with a granny square. They look nice. Like beanies look nice. I don't know about a bucket hat. I think bucket hat is something that needs to cover your head more. The granny square's got little gaps in. I don't know. Is it me, guys? Let's talk about bucket hats real quickly. What do we think about bucket hats? Do we want them the texture nice and closed and tight so it's covering the whole head, or do we want gaps? Surprise us. Look, I'm happy either way. Doesn't bother me, and it won't happen now anyway. It's not something that I've created, so I'll have to think about it and create, and maybe I'll have the pattern up on the website first anyways. But let me think about it. Otherwise, it probably will be a closed stitch. only for the simple fact that I thought that's what bucket hats were like in the past. They were made specifically for the sun. Yes, 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 says Carmen. Yes, yes, yes. They were made specifically for the sun, to keep the sun off your head. Is it my imagination? Did I get that wrong? It's funny because I think they were out in the 70s. Was it 70s or 60s? Way back when, or maybe even earlier. And then they became not fashionable, not trendy. Nobody wants to wear a bucket hat. So nerdy. Now they're all back. Bucket hats are back. Everybody loves a bucket hat now. Do we know how long that's going to last for? I don't know. You've made both. What do you think about the ones with the gaps in it, Carmen? What do you think? Is it more like just a beanie rather than a bucket hat? Yeah? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Somebody talk to me. We do only have 11 people on today. I think it's because it's Easter. Well, it's Easter Saturday for us. It might be Good Friday for some people in other countries. So actually it should have surpassed Good Friday now. What are we on? 10. What is the time? We are on 11:38. Oh, we've been on a long time. I've been on an hour and a half. I think it's time to go, guys. It's time to go. Unless you want to come here and cook for me. I think all 24,000 of you should come here and cook for me. She's such a pushy girl. I remember a terry toweling bucket hat. Lorraine, I remember that. That might be an Australian thing. Because I actually remember that from way back into the early 70s. Not that I was around then, because I'm only 29. Here we go with the age again. Good Friday, my friend, is at church. Okay, so it's still Good Friday there for some people. Okay, well, here in Australia, it's Saturday. Maybe I should have cancelled the live. Maybe I should have cancelled it. It's Good Friday there, is it, Corrine? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should not have done the live today because a lot of people aren't on. We've got 11 on. Usually we have on a Saturday, we usually have about 20, 24, sometimes up to 30. One day it went up to a really high number, but I think that was all naughty people on and we had to delete them all. By the time we deleted them, it went down to 20. I don't know if you remember that day. That was hilarious. Well, I made one for my daughter and all of her friends loved it. And it was a bucket hat, either ghost on it. Oh, you mean for Halloween? Ooh, we could do one for Halloween. We could. We could make it a Halloween thing with ghosts on it. We could do something like that. I don't know. Leave it with me, guys. I'll probably end up doing it before Halloween. I've been wanting to do one on the channel already now for a couple of years, at least 2 years. I'm going to have a drink. Cheers. It took a long time to drink that 1 cup, didn't it, guys? Usually I have 1.5, nearly 2 cups done before the end of the live. So how naughty am I today? You know why? Because Green's not here. And I keep spilling this on my book. I got wet patches on my book. Oh, no. It's on my vest. Oh, what's that telling you? That vest, I tell you. Let's just leave this here to dry. I'll just pop it over here like that. And it will dry. I'll have a wet patch on my book. Yeah, be interesting to try the bucket hat. Yes, for Halloween, you reckon? We'll do one for Halloween. Well, I don't know yet because I'm not sure what I'm doing for Halloween. And usually a hat for Halloween usually means witch's hat or something weird, yeah? I don't know. Bucket hats? We could. I don't know. And the ghost glowed in the dark. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Oh, I've got glow in the dark yarn too. My daughter bought me a while back, but I don't know what I've done with it. It's here in the house. Bye, everyone. Happy Easter. Oh, Yvonne, we will see you on Wednesday. Keep your eyes peeled for what's happening this week. What is happening again? I forgot. Pattern writing Tuesday, vlog on Thursday, really important vlog. And part of the vest on Friday. I don't know if that's part 3 or 4. I don't know what we're up to. You have to go to, you know what, guys? I think we are going to head off. I really need to get some Easter gear done here at the house. I will see everyone on Wednesdays live at 4 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Marry that up with your country. Don't forget, we created our blankets. They're all complete now. Very excited. I say blankets because I've got two parts there. But I will see everyone on Wednesday. Try to be good. Have a great Easter. Don't eat too much. Nah, just eat too much. We can diet next week. Oh, my personal trainer's going to murder me. I will see everyone on Wednesday. Ciao for now. Happy Easter. Have some fun. Oh, we got the wrong way here. Bye.